Hi and welcome to the VG tutorials. In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up a porosity analysis in VGSTUDIO Max quick and easy with just a few clicks. I'll open VGSTUDIO Max and, on the Welcome page, select the Porosity tab to make sure I'll have all controls for porosity analysis conveniently at hand. Then I'll load my dataset. The sample I'll be working with is a pump bracket. I'll start by performing an advanced surface determination. In the Surface Determination dialog, I'll activate the filter settings for voids to make sure that voids will be included in the determined surface. Then I'll start the calculation. And once I have determined the surface of the part, I can set up the porosity analysis. The Porosity Inclusion Analysis button is right here on the Home tab, or on the Analysis tab. The Analysis dialog will open. The Basic tab on the Settings page includes all necessary settings. As you can see, there is not a lot to do. First, I'll select a detection method. I'll perform the analysis with a recommended VG Easy Pour, which is appropriate for most use cases. This algorithm is particularly effective for noisy datasets because it manages gray value deviations across the part exceptionally well, such as those caused by beam hardening. If you have a high-quality dataset and you require quick analysis results, you might consider using Global Threshold. And if you have already performed segmentation with another tool, such as Paint and Segment, you can use the resulting ROI for the porosity analysis. Anyways, I'll stick to VG EasyPour. Next, I'll select the type of indication I am looking for. Voids is correct. And finally, I need to specify a value for contrast. You'll find a brief description of this parameter along with tips for determining the correct value in the iTooltip provided here. By default, contrast is set to 20%, which is a good starting value for most use cases. To confirm this value, I'll use the handy preview panel on the right side, which gives me instant feedback on the expected analysis results. The preview panel is very intuitive to use. With Control and the mouse wheel, I can zoom in. By holding the left mouse button, I can move the part. And with a slider or the mouse wheel, I can scroll through the slices. And if I want to move the object to its original position, I'll click on Fit to Window. I get one view at a time, but I can change the views with the buttons here. Another great feature is the minimap, which shows me exactly where I am within the part while using the preview. Plus, it's interactive. When I move the line or box, the preview is updated accordingly. Okay, we still need to specify our contrast value. In the slice here, I see some indications, so let's zoom in a little. As you can see, the interpolation mode is by default switched off. You can decide for yourself if you prefer to work with the interpolation mode on or off. And now let's try and find the correct value. I think 15% is suitable here. And actually, this is all we need. We could now run the analysis. There's one thing, though, that I want to add. If your part has specific tolerancing requirements, you can enter the tolerance on the Tolerances page. In the application and in the report, the tolerance status will appear in green for an acceptable part or in red for a non-compliant part. To illustrate that, let's add a tolerance for maximum porosity of 0.5%. And with that, I am all set. And I can start the calculation by clicking on Run Analysis or pressing the Enter key. When the calculation is complete, the preview will disappear, and a summary of key analysis results will be displayed, such as the overall porosity of the part and the tolerance status. And this button here will lead me to the Results page, which provides me with a list of all detected indications. Statistical information like the overall porosity, and a histogram for the selected visualized property. Okay, let's close the dialog and take a look at the analysis results in 3D. In the 3D window, I can see the detected indications nice and clearly, color-coded according to the specified visualized property, which, by default, is diameter. If I want, I can change that easily in the Contextual tab of the analysis. Also by default, Annotations are provided for the 5 pores with the largest diameter. If the annotations aren't well organized at first sight, you can right-click anywhere in the 3D window and select Annotations, Arrange, and Annotations, Minimize. I really like how the analysis results are visualized now, and I'd like to have this image on the cover page of my report. To do that, I'll create a view. When creating a view, make sure that in the scene tree the analysis is highlighted. If you highlight the volume, the resulting image won't display the analysis results. On the Reporting tab, I'll select Create View. And, as easy as that, a view has been created. Another great feature I'd like to highlight is the Live Value function. When I hover over a pore, it displays information about the property selected as the visualized property. With a mouse click, a window opens that shows me the analysis results at this location. I can create an annotation for this location. Or, again, access the results page. Alright, as you've seen, we were able to perform a porosity analysis in VGSTUDIO MAX with just a few clicks. The results are clearly presented, effectively visualized, and provide a comprehensive overview of your analysis. Let's wrap up our workflow and generate a report. On the Reporting tab, I'll click on Create Report. I'll click again on Create, and a report will be generated. The report layout for porosity inclusion analysis is designed to present the key information clearly. The cover page features the image I have created as a view. The next page displays the tolerances. Then comes a list of the first 35 detected indications, arranged in descending order by diameter. This is followed by a detailed description, including 2D images, of the 5 indications with the largest diameters in descending order. And the final page contains the analysis parameters, allowing anyone to use them for future reference. As mentioned earlier, this report layout is specifically designed for porosity inclusion analysis, highlighting the most crucial information. Now, our integrated reporting offers a wide array of options that enable you to customize your reports according to your specific requirements. You can modify tables, add images, and much more. For example, if you'd like to include the logo of your company on the cover page, simply switch to Edit Mode and Background and insert the logo as an image. To learn more about customizing the report layout, take a look at our tutorial, Customizing a Default Report Layout. And with that, we've come to the end of this tutorial. Now, experienced VG users may have noticed that we have completely revamped the porosity inclusion analysis. If you want to learn more about the numerous enhancements we've made, watch our video, Porosity Inclusion Analysis, Exploring the New User Interface. You can find this tutorial and others on porosity inclusion analysis on our website, which you can conveniently access via the tutorial button in the analysis dialog. I hope you enjoyed this video. You'll find a list of all our tutorials on our documentation landing page via Help, Show Tutorials. Plus, make sure to register on Nexus and make it your go-to place for sharpening your expertise. Get access to this video and other information material to get the best out of our software. And visit the VG community to exchange ideas, ask questions, and discuss topics with other users and our Hexagon experts. And stay up to date on the latest news and developments. Register now, a world of insight awaits. Thanks for watching, and see you soon on Nexus.